this ethics is strictly for women. Yes, it's for women. To me, it's for women. My gender. And it is important we talk about it. It is important we talk about it. Because sometimes we think men are the problem in any relationship. We always think that the problems are coming from men in a marriage when it comes to sex. So that is why I'm directing this message, this information. I'm putting it out to women out there. So do me a favor and my other fellow women a favor and invite them to this platform. Let's talk about it. Let's come together. Let's sit round the table and talk about what has been an hindrance, what has been a problem in every relationship when it comes to sex. Lots of complaints, lot of, excuses that we women put on the table when it comes to sex. I know this is time of we are fasting right now, both Christians and Muslims. This is a fasting period, and it seems like it's something we shouldn't be talking about. But trust me, it is something we should be talking about, especially this time, because many women has been using the fasting, period or whenever they fast to deny their husbands of sex. And that has been a very big issue in some families. I mean, in marriages. So we want to talk about it. We want to know whether it is biblical, whether it is, medically okay to have sex even during fasting. We want to talk about it. Of course, we should be talking about food because this is a fasting period. Why should we be talking about food when we are fasting? What is important and that has been a problem in a marriage is sex. And many of us, women, we use that as the reason to turn our husbands down. So let's talk about it. So please invite others, invite friends, invite your female friends, your wife, your girlfriends, invite them. Let's talk about it. Worth talking about. Yes, worth talking about. Now, so often we think of intimacy as optional. Is so people, to some, we think of this sex coming together as man and woman having intimacy. We think of it as optional. But today I'm going to show you that it is truly essential for long-term well-being. I'm going to prove it to you that it is essential, very important for long-term well-being. I know many people don't know this, but I'm telling you today that morning intimacy can actually reprogram your body to stay younger and longer. And when I say longer, I mean to live longer, like longevity. Did you know this? I bet you do. Not everybody. And that is why they are not seeing sex as one of your medicine. Let me put it that way. So if you see it as something that makes you look younger and longer, How many of us know that? From strengthening your heart to supercharging your immune system, the science is clear. It's proven. Morning sessions are about much more than just pleasure. If you don't know, I am telling you today. Many people think it's just about, let me do it and get out. No, it's much more than pleasure. It is. It's more than pleasure. In our head, we think of sex as something that relaxes your body after doing it. My dear, it's not. It is not. I received many calls and messages, and all these stories, all these complaints from men, I mean, of course, women will not complain. Why would they? I received many messages, many calls. Men are complaining, regrettably stating how their women, I mean their wives, deny them this amazing food. It's an amazing food. Or don't you? Don't you know it's an amazing food? It is an amazing food. Sex is an amazing food. If you don't want to hear about it, you don't have to be on this platform. Of course, you don't have to be here. Sex is a key to longevity. Sex is a key to man's heart. And I still don't know how a woman gets money, gifts, or anything from her husband, from her man, when you don't have the key to his heart. Sex is one of the keys. In fact, it's one of the primary key to man's heart. Food, I mean the edible food, is secondary food. All men, even if that man doesn't like it, his body needs it. His body needs sex, and I've talked about it. If you want to watch that, the full, information on that, go to my YouTube channel, Healthy Living with Buffer. If you are a man and you want to tell me that you don't love or like sex, it is possible you don't like it. Because many men say, oh, I don't like sex, I don't. No, it's okay. But I am telling you, medically, biologically, mentally, emotionally, physically, you need sex. You need to have it. Now, I'm talking to women now. Let me tell you a secret today. In case you don't know, because many women claim to be matured. Many women, some of our ladies out there, especially married women, they claim to be matured. But guess what? One second. But yet, they still don't know what sex is. They do not know what it is. All the understanding they have about sex is just to sleep, lay on that bed, have it, and get up. That's all they know. Let me tell you a secret. Sex, apart from being a key to a man's heart, sex is one of the juju, whatever you call it, women use on men, and not just sex. What I'm trying to say is, if you are able to satisfy your husband, your man, your spouse, your partner in that area, that sex act on that man like voodoo, like juju, I mean, that's the way the man will behave, will act after giving that man that sex, your body. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you should have men giving your body to them here and there all the time. I'm talking about your man, your husband, your spouse, your partner. That's what I'm talking about. Ó máa ń ṣiṣẹ́ bí oògùn lára wọn ni. And another truth is, sex is one of the reasons for polygamy in Africa. Yes, sex. I mean, maybe I should put it this way. Sex leads men to polygamy. And I'll tell you why that happens. We are Christian. We got married. Me and you, we do registry. You don't have to have another woman. In fact, the law says you cannot have another wife because I'm legally married, glued to you. That is what the paper in your hand says. Adopted from the white people. One man, one woman. It's okay. Now, when you agreed to say, this is for me alone, why is it now difficult for you, as that woman you claim to be, that this is my man, to give that particular thing, the pleasure, that sex that will make that man stick to you? Because the moment you start denying your husband of that sex, he has the right under the law. Yes, he has the right under the law. I'm not even talking about the Bible now because I'm going to go to the Bible. He has the right under the law to do it out there. In America, if you are married and you want to be separated, the law says you have to be separated, be living, apart, at least 3 to 6 months before they can accept that you guys are legally separated. And if you are 6 to 1 year to 2 years separated, even though you are legally married, it is considered as divorce if you are legally separated. So, are you telling me that when the law supports that particular, activities in the marriage, is it the same law that will not crucify or penalize a man for having it out there? No. So under the law, if you deny your husband that sex, he has the right to do it out there. Even if you guys are living together and the man goes to the court and says that you have not been having sex for the past 3 months to 6 months, and you now sue your husband, or you want to divorce and you want to claim that your husband go out there to go and have sex, that is why you want to dissolve the marriage. The court will ask you, how long have you guys had sex? If it is between 3 and 6 months, the man is not guilty. It will not be penalized. They can dissolve the marriage, that is fine. But you cannot hold that one against the man for having sex with another woman out there. No. Because you've been denying the man of that sex for a very long time. Okay? So let us have understanding of that. So when the man now go and have sex with another woman, probably he realized that He doesn't like what he got. I don't like the woman. She doesn't taste good. Maybe one reason or the other. The man now said, okay, I have to go for another woman. And before he decides to leave that particular woman, maybe she's already pregnant. That is polygamy right there. That is second wife, even though they are not legally married. So what I'm trying to say is, sex is one of the reasons for polygamy in Africa. Because if you are not satisfying your husband, he has right to go and do it with another woman. Whatever happens, that is your problem. Take it. It is. It is one of the reasons why men marry multiple out there. And some women have not gotten that signal. They do not know that the reason why men are having 2, 3, 4 wives is because of your inability to keep your man to yourself through sex. There are some men, all they want in marriage is for you to be giving them that sex. If you don't want them to go out, that's what they want. And if you fail to give them that sex, trust me, they will definitely go out. And there is absolutely nothing you can do. Nothing you can do. So, if you are a woman and you have the habits of disciplining your husband by denying him of that sex, you are making a big, stupid mistake. Yes, a big, stupid mistake. Because that is the only natural food your man needs from you. You don't do that. You don't discipline your man because it does something, and you will now say, okay, like what it is. We do that a lot. We do that a lot. I've done it too. I'm not going to deny. I'm guilty. But not now. Not now that I've had more understanding. I've had more experience. I'm more mature to know that this is not it. It doesn't worth it. You can do so many things to discipline your husband, but definitely not sex. Not sex denial. No, it doesn't work like that. You know, women did not get the signal because some women don't read books, they don't read articles, they don't research. They don't. Because if they do, they probably will have been exposed not only to know that it is not only their spouses that benefit when this action takes place, when they have sex, but they will know that sex is also good for their entire body. Because sometimes when we have sex with our husband, we think we are doing them favor. But excuse me, you are not doing your husband favor when you have sex with your husband at all. You are doing your body, yourself, a big favor because your body needs it. It is what your body desires. Perhaps, if they are lucky to be on this section, right now, they will definitely get to know why sex is a medicine for men and women. And that is the reason why you need to share this show right now. You need to call them. Because someone needs to know that this is the platform they're supposed to be. They need to be here. They need to hear this. And if you're a man, please and please, you're already a victim. Invite your girlfriend, your wife, just invite them. Send them this link. Let them come and listen to these 5 reasons they should know. These 5 reasons I'm going to mention why they must have morning sex. After all, many put their excuses, work, careers, businesses, house chores, and parenting. They use that as an excuses to say, oh, I'm tired this night. I can't even do anything. I just, I've been exhausted. I go to work, I do this, I do that. And if that is the problem, it's okay. There is no way blood will flow to your clitoris if you don't have sex. If you use that as an excuse, you are doing that, of course, that is your responsibility. That is your primary responsibility, to be working, to take care of the house, to take the kids to the school. Parenting. It is your primary roles in a marriage. That shouldn't affect your marriage, especially your sex life. Because inability to have sex at the right time cause a lot of damages in your body. Because sometimes we think men are always the problem. That's what we think. If there is a problem in a marriage when it has to do with sex, they think. Because some women has already have that, that mindset, the attitude of giving their husband, punishing their husband on that area. Now their body is now used to that. The body is used to that type of denying your husband. So when it takes so long, your body will adjust to that denial. What that means is your head, your brain will not be sending signal to your clitoral arteries to pump blood out there. And when that happens, you definitely get moved. Your body will be stimulated. That's what happened. But if you have it in your head all the time that I'm not going to do it, I'm going to deny it, I'm not going to do it, I'm not going to do it, it gets to a point that your mind will be off from that. Because everything that happens to you, whatever you make your body to do, your every part of your body, they receive signal from your head. And if that thing is not in your head, there is no way you get stimulated. Some women are doing it intentionally. But for those who are not doing it intentionally, it probably means that the first time they did it intentionally has caused them problem now. Because their body has been programmed for such to always taking place in their body, because that is the signal they are receiving from the head. Just like men receive signal from the brain to their penile artery, and that cells receive that signal to their spinal cord before their penis can get, hard. That is the way it is. Same thing in a woman. If you don't put it in your head that, yes, I want to have sex with my husband today, either night, afternoon, there's no time you cannot have sex. Don't get me wrong. But there's some season that you will have it enjoy it more than other times. And that's what I want to talk about today. I'm focusing on morning. Because we tend to complain. You do this from morning to evening. I've been exhausted. I got this. I do that. I do this. I'm so tired. Please don't just touch me. It's okay. Man, leave them. Now, choose morning. After all, you don't go to work in the dream. You don't take kids to school in the dream. You don't cook in the dream. You don't do nothing in the dream than to sleep and wake up. So your body has already relaxed. So that morning, your body is prepared. So do it in the morning. And when you do it in the morning, you see what happens. Okay? Now let's look at why making time for this connection early can be a powerful longevity tool. Let's look at it. If you have sex early in the morning, here is what actually takes place in your body. And most people have no clue, especially the last one. They have no clue. You're going to learn 5 things of making love, having sex in the morning today. So let's talk about it. If you're ready, I'm ready. Number 1 thing that happens is chronic low-grade inflammation is now understood to be a major driver of almost all age-related diseases, which research shows that steady morning intimacy has been shown to release key hormones like oxytocin and endorphins. I'll talk to you what that is. I'm not going to go back there. That helps reduce systemic inflammation. Those of you that complain pain, back pain, neck pain, leg pain, this pain, that pain, start having sex in the morning. You will see how that will reduce that systemic inflammation in your body. It's things that happen to me. If I'm having pain, if I manage to have sex, either night or in the morning, I feel better. Because having sex it's an exercise that strengthens your body. Plus, it gives your cardiovascular system a gentle morning boost. And that promotes healthy blood flow and help your body stay strong and you age. It makes your body stay strong as you age. If you don't know, I'm telling you today. Believe it or not. Yes, that's it. So when you have pain, try to have sex in the morning and tell me what you feel. Number 2, starting your day connected. When you start your day, starting your day connected can actually prime your immune system. It's like someone that is sick, you're having cold, they give you these, all this medicine, whether you drink ginger, ginger is good for your body, it's good for cold, or you were given hot steam. So once you sneeze out, your body, you feel better. It's exactly the way you feel when you have sex in the morning. If you have anything going on in your body, it primes your immune system. When you compare yourself to people who have not been having sex, you look more immune compared to people that have not been doing it. Studies suggest that. It suggests that people who are more regularly intimate produce higher level of hemoglobin A. That is antibody. Antibody that is crucial first line defense against common viruses and bacteria. When you have sex in the morning, that is what happens. You have a very high level of hemoglobin A. You have different kind of hemoglobin. I'm talking about A. That's what happened. And this basically means that you get sick less. Because often intimacy supports your immune system, helping your body fight off bacteria and viruses that normally slow you down. You don't get sick all the time. For those of you that are sick all the time, only family, you go to hospital, this and that, you always going in and out of the hospital. I'm not talking about SS. I'm talking about you that claim to be AA or AS sometimes, and you fall sick all the time. Low sex as a go. Sex is a medicine your body needs, especially when you are married and you are of that age. I'm telling you this. Just try it. I'm not going to come here and tell you what is not true. Because it's what apart from studying for it, it's what I practice. Anything I come here to tell you, either food or anything, believe that I've gone through it. That's it. Anything I tell you, I've gone through it. Experience don't sorrow. Yes. It's just that I cannot practice it for you. I can't practicalize it here. It is possible. Call my husband to let us practice it in the morning. So guys, make sure you are doing it in the morning to feel more better, stronger, immune. All these bacterial viruses, everything will disappear. They slow down. Try it. Number 3. The third one might seem surprising. But that early morning oxytocin boosts, you know what oxytocin, the stress that make you feel relaxed. That hormone, to call it oxytocin boost, it helps set your biological clock. We all have clock in our body. When you wake up in the morning, whatever you do first, your body clock has been set for that thing to happen. That's what we mean by biological clock. You wake up in the morning, whatever you do, whether you yawn, you laugh, you smile, you get up, you use the restroom, you pray, whatever you do, it is being programmed like a clock. Everything has time to take place in your body. That's what happened. Yes. When your nervous system starts the day in a calm, connected state, you are better equipped to naturally lower stress hormones, leading to much better, deeper, more restorative sleep at night. And that's a key pillar of longevity. If you are a type of person that sleeps well, you have a long lifespan compared to people who do not sleep very well. So when you have sex in the morning, the night of that morning, you have a good sleep. So when you go to work and come back and be complaining, men, don't touch them at night. Leave them. Because they will talk, they will complain. When it is in the morning, let's see how they will complain. Let's see how they will tell you that, oh, I've been exhausted, oh, I'll go this and no. Do it in the morning. Both of you will enjoy it. You will have the benefit to share. Yes. Sex releases oxytocin and endorphins, natural relaxing chemicals that help your body unwind and sleep more soundly later in the day. So if you know you cannot do it in the evening, at night, do it in the morning. That prepares your body for your night. By the time you come back from work, you know you are not doing anything. So you just relax. It already relaxes your body. That's the way it is. You don't complain at night, and when you are being wake up in the morning, you are still complaining, excuse me, what is going on? If you are the type that are always complaining, my back, my this, my that, I don't even have the feeling. It's funny, right? Some women will tell you, you know what, I don't even have the feeling. I can't feel. And some women will not talk. Yes, they don't have that urge. The feeling is not there. They are not emotionally awake. And that is why African women cannot call their husband or touch their husband. Let's do it. It is not our thing. Because our body is programmed like that. We don't ask for it. Now, if you are not intentionally doing it, and you've realized that naturally you don't just have feeling for sex, either morning, night, anytime, it means you have problem. Either your pipe, that is your arteries, is leaking, or your arteries is clogged. That is a health issue you need to take care of. And I'm begging you to please see yourself like that. See yourself like you have problem. And stop pretending. Stop pretending. Stop saying that it's man, it's my husband, it's man. No, it is not your husband, it is you. Every woman should be stimulated. If a man can see it, do you know that there are some men, when they see a woman, either their girlfriend or they are not their girlfriend, once they see a woman, you know, there are a lot of things in women that men get attracted to. Some men, when they see your lips, they get attracted. Okay? Some women, some men, it is your boobs. Some, it is your booty. Some of them, it's the way you look. It's your height. It's your, weight and stuff like that. Some of them, when they see you naturally, they are feeling like having sex. They get hard. A man will be looking at a woman and he will be hard down there. So if you are a woman, you are in your husband's house. You see yourself all the time. And your husband cannot even feel it that this is my wife. Feel like having sex with you. Then there's a problem. Either with you or with your husband. Now you now get on that field called your bed, 6x6 or 4x6, whatever size it is. You cannot even do it at all. That means both of you should go and check yourselves up. Something is wrong medically. Your artery is having problem. And once your artery is damaged, your heart cannot pump blood to your clitoris or your penis. So I laugh when men have erectile dysfunction and they are fixing their penis. It will never work. Because the problem is not coming from your penis, it's coming from your heart. Your penis is not receiving blood. Blood is not flowing to your clitoris. That is why you are not getting stimulated. That is why you are not getting hard down there. Stop fixing what is not. Fix the pump, and repair the plumbing. That is it. Now, number 4. I just mentioned 3 now. And I believe you understand what those 3 are. 3 reasons why you should have sex in the morning. Either you're a man or a woman. But I intentionally want to talk to my gender. Because when I share this, look at this. Behind me, you see the poster. The day I share it, my WhatsApp almost blew off. I was receiving messages. Hey, my wife said he's tired of doing it. He's not feeling it. She's this, she's that. I was so pissed off. Like, I didn't know a woman like me. What is going on? Why are we stressing ourselves, thinking we are stressing our husbands? No, you have problem. If you cannot see your husband, of course, it's not a thing of African to be calling, we want to be low only, right? Holy. It's okay. You can be holy. Don't call your husband. But when your husband now comes to you, what is the problem? Why are you not doing it? After all, your husband did not upset you this time. Your husband did not offend you. So why are you not doing it and enjoy it? Why? It means you have problem. So it's not about your husband this time. It's about you. And you need to fix it. Yes, you need to fix it. Number 4, reason why you want to have sex in the morning. Now, research has consistently, not, weekly, is consistently. Research has consistently linked steady intimacy to a more youthful appearance and an overall sense of vigor. When you see some ladies looking younger, looking beautiful, and they tell you their age, sometimes something happens. I don't know what happens. I was chatting with somebody, and I told the guy my age. He was like, "Are you serious?" No, you can't be. You know what I said? I said, "Are you my are you my mother? Did you give birth to me? When I tell you my age, why did you feel so unbelievable like I'm lying?" My phone is about to die. Sorry, I've been in the street since morning. I rushed down home to do this. So, you look so beautiful. You look so younger. If you can make that particular sex, do it. I'm telling you, you do it. Try it. At least from now on that you hear this message, make it your priority. Make it priority to be having sex every morning. I'm talking to man and woman now. All men, all women on this platform. Of that age, I'm not talking about if you are young, if you are not married yet. But if you are married and you are of that age, you have your husband, you guys are living together, except if you are not living together, you live apart. If you live together, there is nothing, absolutely nothing under the sea, the under the sky that will prevent you or stop you from having sex. So if you feel pain at night, do it in the morning. And see how you will look. Those beneficial hormones don't just protect your heart. Those oxytocin, endorphin, all those things, they don't just protect your heart and your brain. They actively help your tissue and cells resist the effects of aging. Yes, your heart becomes stronger and regular intimacy increases your heart rate boost. You try it. Yes, try it. If you are able to have this thing regularly in the morning before you go out, if you know you have to go out 8 o'clock, you can get up 5 a.m., 6 a.m., do it. Go bathroom, shower. Because regular intimacy increases your heart rate boost, circulation, and support healthy blood flow. It's like exercise. Why won't you have blood flow? Because when you are moving your legs, your body, your hands, you are exercising. You are moving. The blood is flowing. You are making the blood to flow in your body. That is what you are doing. Try it. And number 5, which is the last one. You see, we cannot talk about physical health without addressing mental health. It is never possible. So starting your day with a flood of feel-good neurotransmitter like dopamine, oxytocin, and endorphins creates an intense mood boost. Yes. It significantly lowers cortisol. That is the primary stress hormone. I've talked about that. It significantly lowers that hormone, cortisol, protecting your nervous system and promoting emotional resilience. If you don't know, I'm telling you today, all human beings has that hormone, cortisol. That is the stress hormone. So, how tedious your day is determine how bad or high or low your stress will be. If you have a strenuous job, work, career, you definitely go through stress, which means your hormone, your cortisol is high, and that is why you're going through stress. But if you have a job that doesn't work you up, doesn't stress you, there is no way on earth your cortisol will high. It is not. Now, let's now believe that you have a strenuous job, which automatically higher your cortisol. When you have sex in the morning, that action lowers your cortisol. That's your stress hormone. That is what I'm trying to say. Yes. Tension eases naturally when oxytocin, dopamine, and endorphin move through your brain, lowering stress, improving your mood, and helping you feel emotionally steady. If you don't know, now you know. Now, here is the facts. Morning intimacy is not only about pleasure. It also supports a longer, healthier life. If you want to live longer, Lord Jesus. If you want to live longer, please have sex regularly. That is the only medicine your body needs. All this shock, àwọn ṣọ́ọ̀kì tẹ́ ń kó jẹ tẹ́ bá ti sick orí ń fọ́ yín ẹsẹ̀ ń ròyìn gba ń ṣe yín àrùn ń ṣe yín all this you are sick you are having headache you are having days back pain leg pain front pain back start having sex regularly come and tell me how you feel I'm telling you because when you have pain in the leg by the time they take that leg your husband raise it up put it down. If that is done 2 to 3 times, don't years to push you here, push you that, oh my goodness. Your body feels it. All those pain disappear. That is what I'm basically telling you. All this I'm saying, you want to say I'm lying, right? Go online. Go to the right source and research. Google it. Researchers are online. They will give you everything you need to know to confirm what I just said today. Besides that, I said it earlier. I'm not going to come here and tell you what is not. Any food I come here to tell you, I either eaten that food already. I have tasted that food. Any exercise or anything I ask you to do, I have done it. If it doesn't work for me, I'll tell you, it doesn't work for me, and that doesn't mean it will not work for you. And if it works for other people like my client, it doesn't mean it will work for me. Yes, that is just it. So believe it or not, sex is just a medicine, just like food is a medicine to your body. That is it. Because it's an exercise. And when you know, there's some women that, oh Lord, there's some women who do not feel, they do not come. That's what I'm trying to say. They do not come. And if a woman have sex and they don't come, they don't feel it. I mean, you don't release. Such a woman will not like to do it again. That is on a woman's part. Now, on a man's side, there are some men, they don't know what they call foreplay. One-way traffic, they just go straight and come out. That is what they do. They don't know how to stimulate a woman. If you don't know, go and learn, because you are also causing yourself a very big injury. Some men don't know how to play. They just want to hit you and get out. And if that is happening, it will be hurting the woman. There are some women, they will not talk. They will not say it. They just want to satisfy their husband. And when the pain is too much, it will come a day, a woman will decide like, you know what? I'm done. I can't be satisfying somebody and hurting myself. It happens. Because sometimes we want to blame a woman too. So we want to look at it from the root. So women, you need to stimulate them. You need to play with them for them to get stimulated at it. And if you don't know how to play with your woman, so how do you expect that woman to get prepared for you? You don't just go in and out. No. In fact, there are some sex that do not involve intercourse. You don't have to go in. By the time you start playing, both of you can come without having intercourse. How about that? Has anybody have that such experience? It happens. That is what I'm talking about. Imagine if you can play with your partner, foreplay, and you come like that. You release like that. Imagine if you now go in how beautiful, satisfying you will feel and enjoyable you will feel if you now have intercourse. Now flip the coins. You're not playing. You're not giving that woman kissing, touching, doing kind of plays. How do you want her, the body, to prepare for you? It is pain. And if that continues, some women don't just feel like doing it anymore. And that's why many of them don't have that urge. They don't feel it. Their body is not stimulated. Because you need to help each other. You need to. If you're not doing that, then both of you suffer for it. You do. And women, if you know you can talk, speak to your husband, excuse me. One way traffic. No, you can start it. He can start it. Nothing stops you from doing it. Touch each other. Feel each other. Don't be like enemy to one another on the bed. Excuse me. Some women will wait for you to be doing. They will just be, do it and get out. Do it and get out. But a time will come, if that woman finds another man who can replace you, if that man finds another woman who can replace you, who can do more better, who can give that particular foreplay, that is when the problem comes in that marriage. Jesus. Oh Lord. Sorry. In that marriage, TikTok, I'm sorry, you won't be able to hear me. So I will continue on YouTube. Let me see if YouTube is still on. Okay, YouTube is still on. So that's what I'm talking about. We need to know how to satisfy ourselves. It is important. Satisfying yourselves is important. That's the fact. Now we have some audience questions coming in from WhatsApp. Yes, we have some questions coming in. And the first questions comes from a man. It comes from a man. And the question says, how much intimacy is enough to see this effect? How much intimacy is enough to see this effect? I have no idea why this is shut down. Okay, so this. Unfortunately, Hold on 1 second. Yes, how much intimacy is enough to see this effect? How much do we have? And that's a great question, though. Now, it is less about a single magic number and more about consistency. It's not about number, it's about consistency. Yes, even once a week can start to show benefits. Once a week can start to show benefit. Depends on how you guys do it. It depends on how much effort, how your mind is in it. Because you can be doing things when your mind is not there. If you put your mind into it, you start seeing the effects. You start seeing the benefits within a week. And if it is only one time you do it a week. The goal is a regular, meaningful connection that feels right for you and your partner. Yes. It is not about either you or anybody. It's about you and your partner, both of you. The goal has to be regular. It has to be meaningful to you. A meaningful connection. It's not just because I'm married to you, let me just give you my body. No, it's not. Connection that feels right for both of you. So what I'm trying to tell you, you have to agree. Okay, we're going to do it in the morning now. Do you agree? Yes or no? I do. That's it. That is a meaningful connection. That is an agreement from both of you. Because if your wife or your husband doesn't agree with that time, that period, morning, there's no way your mind or there's no way you have that meaningful connection. That is just what I'm trying to say. And the next question is, the guy said he always wake up late. So morning is definitely hard for him. And he wants to know if there are benefits for doing it in the evening. Are this benefit the same in the evening? And this is an excellent point right there. Because when people would think these are for morning action, no. Now, why evening intimacy certainly has major health benefits. Yes, there is a distinct biological, bioprogramming, that's what I'm looking for. Bioprogramming advantage to the morning. It primes your nervous system for the whole day. If you do it in the morning, that's what's happened. And it makes you more resilient to stress and supporting a better sleep-wake cycle. That is only the difference if you do it in the morning. Yeah, it's like a bioprogramming advantage for you because it primes your body, your nervous system for the whole day. And it makes you resilient to stress, which supports a better sleep-wake cycle. Okay? Now, for all of you watching down on TikTok, on YouTube, remember, your health is in your hands. And sometimes the best wellness routine can be the most enjoyable. You want me to repeat that? You own your health in your hands. And sometimes the best wellness routine can be the most enjoyable, beautiful, relaxing one for you. That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you join us for our next episode of Healthy Living with Bofa next week. Until then, that's all I can educate today. Stay informed and healthy. Until next week, I'm Dr. Betty. Here is to Healthy Living, guiding you and your spouse towards a stronger, healthier, and beautiful body. Live well, love well, and connect deeply. Good night. Yomi. Ah, Ọlọ́run á ṣàánú wọ̀wọ̀ yìí.